This is Abnormal Entertainment.
Welcome, everybody, to the Cinema Head Cheese Podshort for the Black Lightning series premiere. This is Kevin Moyers, and I saw ads for this show over the last couple months while watching Arrow and Supergirl and Flash and Legends, and I didn't know this character at all. I guess he showed up in the old Super Friends cartoon now and again, but I don't remember that all that well. So, it didn't jar anything for me. I was excited by the fact that we're getting more diversity in this world. The Arrowverse has been very good at having, we have a lead female character. We have kind of a mix with the Legends of Tomorrow. Not crazy mix, but we have Jackson and Amaya and Zari are all non-white. And look, I'm a white guy. I want to see variety in the characters, okay? I don't want to see the same shit over and over again. I love that Wally West is black. Joe and Iris and all that. We have, they've been really good at putting diversity in this show. I mean, be it an interracial relationship, a gay police chief and the Flash, gay characters throughout all the shows, actually. Yeah, every show has had featured a gay character, which is great. You have Spartan, John Diggle. So it's good. It's good to see more variety. And a show led by a black character is what they were missing. So, and I'd like to see more Hispanic characters. So, I don't know, maybe it's me because I grew up with a lot of Puerto Rican friends. In Chicago, I live in Arizona. I got a lot of Mexican friends. Maybe that's just my world, and I want to see more of my world, but whatever. It's nice that they're doing this. So, we start with Jefferson Pierce, who, he's a big dude. I looked up the actor who plays him, and he is 6'4". So, he is like a superhero. He's a big dude, and he's not somebody you're going to mess around with. Although he is very much the gentle giant type. And I'm going to give you the actor's name because he should get his due. He's actually a German actor, Cress Williams. Well, I don't know if he's German, but he was born in Germany, maybe on a military base. Because a lot of people are out there. I don't know. But, yeah, it says he grew up in Germany. So, that's all I know. And he's a little older than me. He was born in 1970. So, we also have that. We have an older hero, which you don't see a lot of. It's more young characters. So, he hits two different angles we haven't really seen. I guess John Jones is older, but we don't see him as Martian Manhunter as much. So there's that. But anyway, Jefferson is a high school principal. He has two daughters, a wife that he's trying to reconcile with, and he has a history. His history is as the vigilante Black Lightning. You see a poster in the police station where he picks up one of his daughters who was arrested for protesting. You see a poster, wanted for vigilantism, Black Lightning. And it's a younger looking version of him. He has a nice trim beard now, suit and tie, high school principal. You know what I mean? But he keeps kind of a low profile as far as his history goes as Black Lightning. As we see one daughter is getting in trouble for protesting, not a bad thing. The other daughter, the little bit younger one, just gets in trouble. She sneaks out, she goes clubbing, she ends up getting almost kidnapped, and Jefferson tracks her at this nightclub, and things kind of happen. He starts sparking, his eyes turn blue, and a couple dudes get zapped with a lot of electricity, which is pretty crazy. And you do see him get tased by police. There are a couple scenes with police that are very much of what's going on today. And I like that. I love that shit. Keep it going. Keep pointing that out. Don't stop. Don't stop it at all. It happens in the beginning. He's in his suit with his girls after he picks the older one up from the police station. And, they pull him over because somebody robbed a liquor store. And he gets pissed. He's like, oh, a guy in a suit and a tie robbed the liquor store driving a Volvo station wagon? That's who robbed the liquor store? And the cops are just like, they laugh it off. And that's when you first see his eyes get like blue, and the lights on top of the squad car go a little flickery and fucky. And so does the street lamp. And it's just like, all right, this is going to get fun. But nothing happens until a little bit later when the nightclub thing goes. So, and he does get tased, and he yanks the tasers out and just shoots the lightning right back through it, the electricity, and blows up the squad car. It's cool stuff. He is pretty much retired from that life, though. He became Black Lightning to get revenge for his dad getting murdered. He stayed Black Lightning to stop crimes, fight the mafia, stuff like that. This is all explained as he talks to his Alfred, so to speak. This guy who's a tailor who made him his suit. So that guy's trying to convince him, always trying to convince him, come on. Go back to it. Be Black Lightning. Come on. You did so much good. He pesses the shit out of him, but he's like, no, I told my wife I'm retiring. I'm close to reconciling with her. Come on. You gotta leave me alone, dude. And he's like, all right. But he still emails him and say, hey, remember this time? Remember this time you saved this old guy? And Jefferson's like laughing, but, he's like, all right. So we see that the people that he kind of got in trouble with at the nightclub, this one young dude decides to show up, who was hitting on his daughter, decides to show up at the high school and confront his daughter outside. Well, Jefferson gets involved, and dude threatens him, and you just know it's going to get worse. Eventually they come and they kidnap his daughters straight out of the school. Both of them. So, Jefferson and his wife, they're at the police station, filing a report, and he just looks at her, and she looks at him, and she's like, what are you going to do? And he said, I'm going to go get our daughters. And she's like, all right. Like, she knows what he's going to do. So he goes, talks to his tailor buddy. He walks into the shop, and he goes, hey, daughters are kidnapped. Dude's like, get in the basement. Meet me down there. And he has designed a new suit. And it's what you see in the ads. It's like the suit lights up, has this almost neon, but it lights up with him. Sort of like Iron Man's little chest knobber there, you know what I mean? But as he charges up, the suit lights up. So when he calms down, the suit goes black. So he finds where they are. They're at this shitty motel, and he's just blasting people. What I love about his powers, the really fun thing to me, is whenever he punches somebody, the second he makes impact, there's like a bam, like a spark. It's so fucking cool. When he's fighting people, it's just like pow, pow, pow. Every hit, every kick, every punch, it's so fucking cool. It's like you can get into this character. It's a fun ability. And he takes care of business, especially that one kid that decided to show up at the school. But yeah, he has the power, and he can also just blast lightning from his hands. So that's pretty great too. He's a very quiet, strong, silent type guy, Jefferson. As Black Lightning, he gets his quips in there, and he's just going. They start shooting at him. His suit protects him. I mean, his head is uncovered, but he wears a mask like most of the CW characters, that kind of a mask. And, he just holds his arm up, blocks his head from bullets and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like this character a lot. I think he's great. I'm excited for the next episode. And, at the end, we see that someone else has some abilities. So, I dug it. I liked it all the way through. It's fun. It's darker, like Arrow is, more violent, stuff like that. Like, my daughter doesn't like Arrow because it's too violent. I don't know that she would like this for the same reasons. It's not as lighthearted as The Flash can be, or Supergirl, or Legends. Even though Supergirl gets a little dark sometimes, I will say, especially when she gets pissed off, like, shit happens, But I like this. And it is a similar tone to Arrow as far as kind of that dingy kind of feel. And the violence is there. The action is there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it becomes. I've read different things that it is or isn't part of the Arrowverse. They hadn't decided. I mean, they said that about Supergirl, and then the Flash shows up halfway through season 1. So, maybe it's a different Earth. I don't know. That's, again, what they did with Supergirl. Who knows? But they do mention, other cities have, what they call superheroes. And why is Black Lightning called a vigilante? So there's that kind of stuff going on where it's mentioned, but they don't say who. They don't say the Green Arrow's over here at Flash. So I don't know how it's going to connect or if it's going to connect just yet. But I could see him fighting alongside the Green Arrow and Spartan and Wild Dog and all those characters. I can see that. That makes sense to me. So, I don't know, and I think it'd be fun, so fun, to see him in that. Him going against Black Siren, or maybe Damien Dark, or something like that. I mean, who knows what can happen there. So, I think it'd be a good time. I will say I'm a little disappointed when I was looking at IMDb at some of the user reviews. They're pretty disgusting and very racist. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing shit like that. We need this diversity. We need Black Lightning. We need Luke Cage. We need that stuff. I don't need another Danny Rand. Okay? I don't need another Barry Allen. That's all fine and good. I don't need the same thing over and over again. Okay? We need a diverse world. With superheroes, with everything, we got Black Panther coming up. The shit that I read, oh, this was obviously written by Black Lives Matter. Fuck off. If that's your attitude toward this, fuck right off. I'm done with you. I'm sick and tired of people like you. You don't belong here. Go find yourself on a little fucking island away from people, because you are not a person if you're going to sit and do shit like that. One of the worst ones I read, honest to God, said that this show wrongly portrays all white people as bigots, and then the N-words as, I don't even want to say it in the context. And then the N-words as heroes. Like, you just proved your sentence. You just proved it. What the fuck is wrong with you? We need to focus on this shit. It's nice. Supergirl does it all the time. It's the one show out of all the Arrowverse that really does focus on what's going on in society right now. I don't know why Supergirl is that one, but now Black Lightning is doing that, and that's great. That's what we need. Things change through entertainment. They do. They really do. And I've had that discussion with Cam Harston, my partner on Raise Your Spirits, many times. It does change because of what we see in entertainment. And we need to keep that up. It's important. Art is important. That's it. So I'm looking forward to more Black Lightning. It was a great show. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I want more of what they're doing. Hit those social issues. It can't just be Supergirl. Spread it out. I want to see more of that through the other shows as well. Like, just do it. And look, not just supporting gay people. That's wonderful. They do plenty of that. I mean, we got 2 gay superheroes in the Arrowverse. We got Curtis and White Canary, Sarah Lance. So we got 2 more. We need more. More social stuff. Put it in there. It's what they're supposed to fucking do. Superheroes. They're supposed to save people. Let's do a little bit of that in real life. And if you don't like that, fuck off. Don't care. Don't care. I don't want to talk to you. So, that's my recommendation. And as this airs, episode 2 will go up. So, if you haven't watched the first one, check that out. You get 5 weeks to watch that on the CW app or on their website. And I'm sure they'll rerun it later, but don't wait. Get that, and then watch the second one tonight as this airs. And, enjoy the show. Just enjoy it. I don't know if it's taking place of Legends of Tomorrow for a while, because where Legends ended before the Christmas break seemed like a mid-season stopping point, but I don't know. I'm really not sure at that point in the story where they're going. So I'm hoping to see more from that as well very soon. So either way, check this out. And if you want to support us, as I've said for many episodes now, you can go to bunny17media.com. And since I'm getting political, fuck it, I'm going to keep going. We have a book called How to Quit Being an Asshole in 5 Easy Steps. Now, as an anniversary gift, I chose to send a copy to the president as, a 1-year anniversary of his inauguration, because he needs it. I also sent one to his vice president, to the Speaker of the House, and to the Senate Majority Leader, because all of those fucking idiots need to learn not to be assholes. And here's what I'm going to do. For every copy of that book purchased paperback on our website, I will donate half of the proceeds, of the profits, half of the profits of every paperback purchased through the bunny17media.com website. Not doing this for the Amazon, not doing it for the ebooks, because we make more if you buy it through our site, plain and simple. But half of it will go to the Democratic candidate of your choosing for the 2018 elections. They must be a new candidate attempting to flip a seat. I'm not donating to established office holders, current established office holders. No. New candidates that are trying to flip a seat. That's what we're going to do. So for everyone you buy, you don't have to put in a code, nothing. You buy the book, a little couple questions will come up. Who are we sending the donation to? And what's their website? And do you have a message for them? That's it. That's all we need from you. And I will send half of the profit on your behalf to that candidate. We don't have the money to just donate, but we do have books, and we can share some of our profits to help make this country a little better. That's what I'm doing, because I'm sick of the shit. I'm sick of it. My kid is sick of it. We're all sick of it over here. So we're not quiet about where we stand, and we're not going to be quiet. So you want to be a part of that? Great. If you think the president's doing a great job, you can eat my whole asshole, because you're wrong. So there you have it. But and I hope, not that he reads, but I hope he enjoys just looking at that cover, if it ever gets to him. If it ever makes its way up to his big, disgusting, orange, fat fucking ass. I hope he chokes to fucking death on it. So there's that. Anyway, as always, I want to thank you for tuning in and listening to my little tirade. But, you know, it's needed. Need to do it. But I always do appreciate you guys for tuning in. We all do here at Abnormal Entertainment. Don't forget abnormalentertainment.com for all of your podcasting needs. cinemaheadcheese.com for the rest of these podcasts, as well as other written reviews. And bunny17media.com, of course, for all of the fine books you can get over there. And the next review will be for David Letterman's new show on Netflix. And that'll be up this week. And until then, we'll see you next time. Subscribe and download back episodes of Cinema Head Cheese the podcast, and read all of our movie reviews and news at cinemaheadcheese.com. Email us at cinemaheadcheese@yahoo.com. Search Cinema Head Cheese on Facebook and tweet us at CINHeadCheese. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.